Hey guys, what's going on? In today's video we're going to be doing some more bits to this blue turd. As you can see, already started doing bits. I am doing bodywork on it. Like, all these little sand marks are where there's stone chips, and the bonnet is literally covered in them. Obviously not all of these are stone chips, some of it's dust, but there, look, stone chips, more stone chips. And that's because the bonnet's off a rally car, which I kind of regret now. There's also bits on this door what need to be fixed. It's just little dents and scuffs and whatnot. Also took the badges off, don't know if I put that in a video yet. So on this side, you can see this bit's already primed. There's still little pinholes and whatnot in it what need to be fixed. But if you looked in my last video, which is the plans for the car, I'll put a little clicky thing in the top right. But you can see that all along here there were just dents from where someone was previously tried getting in the car and it didn't really work. But yeah, all of these bits are going to get fixed. I've already done a lot of it. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but there is still a bit of a dent there. I know with the flash on the camera that it might not show up perfectly. I'm just using some 240 grit sandpaper. I will obviously go through some for now. Just going to go 240 grit, and I'll do it when I need to. I'm just going to quickly grab some other sandpaper to use by hand when it starts to curve. So it's curved here, I don't know if you can really see on camera, but I'm back. If you're wondering what this bit was, it was a little rust spot. My camera is fully covered in dust, but you can see it's starting to smooth out really well. There is some edges on it, but aren't too great, but it's coming out quite good so far. I'm quite happy with it. What I'm going to do, you can't really tell on camera, but here it indents a little bit. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to do some hand sanding. I'm not going to record this bit. I'll record these bits and whatnot, but this bit is just really awkward to record. So this bit is now kind of done. I'm going to prime it and see if it comes back with any marks, because some of these seem quite deep, but you can't feel them at all. I've gone over it with 400, then 800. So there's no reason that just with primer it shouldn't cover it. But obviously I will go over it with 1200 and whatnot after it's been primed, so it's level. But with this bit, I don't know if it'll actually focus. You can't really see the curve, but it come out quite well. It does need some sanding, and to be fair, I think one of the edges that I didn't quite sand enough. But with this, I've spent a while sanding it. You can see here like a lip in the paint. It was like my first big paint thing other than the front bumper, and I was painting over paint and I kind of messed it up a little bit. That's why it's kind of layered, which is a little bit annoying, but oh well. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to record this, and you can tell it's raining, which isn't the best conditions. That bit looks really good, to be fair. I'm quite impressed with how it's come out. The only problem is, because there used to be rust there, and obviously I've filled over it, there is still a little bit of a bubble, which is annoying, and I could get it out, but it means redoing the whole thing. I might do it. It depends how much it irritates me when there's actual paint on it, but I think the car would look really good in white. Hint, hint. I'm also tempted to get like a carbon cover made for on top. I think it'd look cool. That's about it really, just a sheet of carbon fibre that's over the top. But I don't know. I might do it, might not. So guys, I am back. It's another day. It's about 2 days later. If you can't tell, I've got this flu what's going around, and I sound pretty dead. Sanded majority of on it. There's still like the edges what need doing. I'm just lazy. But you can see there's bits what I've gone a little bit too far on. These bits what are a little bit shinier where there's a dent. There's a massive dent there, which I didn't know before. So coming to the back, you can see this is all nice and primed. That's needs sanding a little bit and maybe one more coat of primer. On here, you can't really tell on camera, but there's a little bulge. Literally, it's like the size of a pea and only bulges out a little bit, but I got I got the bottom portion of the boot primed. This top bit is obviously going to need doing. I need to take the spoiler off as well at some point. Okay, so coming over to this bit, I primed the top of this. I don't know if I got that in the video before. I've put a little bit more filler on that. Sanded it back, still needs a little bit more filler. Masked this window off because I was doing priming and whatnot. Sanded majority of this, that just needs smoothing out now. That din is near enough almost done. It needs a little bit more filler. This bit, that was horrible, and there's still a stone chip there what I couldn't quite get. I found a massive blob of body filler there. Is it still going to be easy enough for me to? No, it's not. It's horrible and like chalky. But yeah, majority of the bonnet is done now. Still need to do some little bits like up here and whatnot. Just little bits. I don't know if I actually showed this bit. I think that's going to be it for this video. Literally all I'm going to do bodywork wise now is finish that door and bump strip, and then do the bumper, then do a little bit of the rear bumper as well, and then obviously getting new wings, and then a few other little bits, just, you know, what need doing. Like say I find little dings and stuff like that, I'll end up doing. Other than that, I'll do the rust for that rear arch in a different video. But other than that, that's it for this video. So if you guys have enjoyed, like or subscribe down below as you always do. I'll see you guys in the next bloody video.